Aries. Hi, Aries. Here to do you a read. I can't believe we're a day off bloody July. How mad is that? Halfway through the year already. Excuse the blanket, menopausal. If I put clothes on, I'm too hot. And if I'm like this, I'm too cold. So again, it's my blanket. Anyone wonder why I've always got a blanket around me? It is because I can just undo it and put it back on again when I have my flashes. when I'm having my flashes. Oh my God, women, yeah, you'll know. You'll literally know what we go through. Oh, I swear to God. Aries, yeah. Remember, general reads, okay. Won't for everybody. Take from it what fits. Chuck the rest out. Roll with it. Have some fun with it. Okay, for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. It is my intention for it to be a timeless read. So even though I'm putting it out now, when you find it, hopefully it will resonate or make some sense, or there may be some guidance in there in the read for you. And I think we're just going to do a cross, and we're just going to have a look at the energy and see what's going on for the upcoming 4 weeks. Okay, so for when you view this for 4 weeks in the future. Anything else I need to say? Yeah, you know, bash my buttons if you would like to bash my buttons. I'm stuck. I'm nearly at 5k, but I've got about 300 to go. And if you want to bash my buttons and join like a bit of randomness here, and my little bit of ranting and rambling and insanity, then feel free to bash, okay? Bash away. And also share as well. Trying to get some mental clarity on a love decision, or in love, Aries. In a matter of the heart, trying to actually figure out what the hell to do. How do you move forward, Aries? We're going to do a little half cross. And I think, no, actually, do you know what? I think we'll do a full cross. And I'll just try and make it really quick. She says, you know, that's not going to happen. I'm going to try anyway. Try and make it. But we'll do a full cross, I think. And then we'll pull a couple of guidance cards, and we'll pull a moonology as well. Outside influence will be the person you are dealing with, okay, or want to know about, and their sort of connection, involvement with you, and what they're doing in their end. Okay, so yeah, that's what that'll be about. Right, let's just dive into the read. Oh, that's Missy. She's actually called Fanny, but I can't, can I just literally can't call her Fanny on YouTube. At the end of the day, in England, Fanny's a nunny, yeah, and I know in America, Fanny's like your butt, isn't it? So you know, I can't be calling her Fanny. Her name's Fanny, but we call her Missy. Actually, her full name is Missy, aka Fanny Baldpuss. Just for those of you who are interested. Arches down by my feet. Right, let me shut up. Aries, let's go. Let's see what your overall energy is, okay, for the upcoming 4 weeks. Overall energy for the upcoming 4 weeks. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Oh, hold on. You know what I forgot to do? You know what I forgot to do, don't you? I forgot to put myself in the corner. And we know why I put myself in the corner? Because I operate best from corners. There we go. Corner I go. I like being in corners. Take me out, restaurant, I'm in a corner. Back to the wall so I can see everything. Take me to a cafe, you know, coffee shop, back to the wall, in the corner where I can see everything. If I've got to go anywhere, like, you know, I don't fucking know. Oh, excuse my French. I don't know. Like I did a first aid course a little while ago. In the corner, just put me in the corner. I like being in corners. I feel safe. There's just like no one coming from behind, no one coming from the sides, just your front view, and you've got every exit covered. Yeah, it's just my thing. Right, crowning energy is the Queen of Wands. I need to calm down. I'm hyper. Crowning energy, knowing that overall energy even is the Queen of Wands. So overall energy. This could be you, or this could be another person, but there is some sort of strong energy. The Queen of Wands is strong energy. It's passion, it's fire, it's inspiration, you know, and this is a strong energy in the next month here. So that's in your overall energy. Bit of a strong energy going on. Now, it could be you, it could be another person. Look, I've just pulled that back or forward, and now I'm not going to have enough room for the cards. Typical, isn't it? Where can we put her? No, we'll leave her there. You've seen her. You know what the Queen of Wands looks like, don't you? You know what she looks like. We'll put her on a slant. We'll lay her down. She likes laying down, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands likes laying down. Yeah, she's a bit of a go-getter, as you know. We know what the Wand family's like. We know what the Wand family's like. Right, let's have a look. Let me behave. Current energy for my Aries. Is this Eight of Cups. So there's been a disconnect here, okay? Emotionally disconnecting. I don't know whether you've completely walked. You may have completely walked. You know, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from a situation in regards to soul searching about what you want, okay? So there is a sense here that you're sort of soul searching about what you want, all right? You could be being this diva. You could be out there being courageous, being bold, lying down a lot and going after what you want. You know, the Queen of Wands, she makes shit happen for herself, but, you know, it could also be another person. But there really is a sense here of you having to take care of yourself with this Eight of Cups here. A little bit of soul searching maybe going on in regards to how you move forward, okay, in this current situation or relationship, or in life in general, okay. Eight of Cups. Crossing you for the next 4 weeks is this Chariot. So we have here, you know, universe saying, take control, Aries, take the reins, take control, drive that Chariot forward in a positive manner, because actually, or in a controlled manner, because actually, you know, yours is, the victory is there for the taking. But there's actually, with this Eight of Cups and the Chariot, actually just a little bit of stuck energy. I know this Eight of Cups is about walking away, and you may have walked away, or someone may have walked away from you, but it's a little bit of a stuck energy. It's a little bit of a contemplation energy as well, and maybe just trying to decide how you move forward. What is it Aries wants? How do I move forward? Actually, even how do I take control? How do I take control of my situation? How do I take control of my emotion, my mental thinking? How do we do that? I don't know. Do you know, I think we just have to be positive of you know, what's around us. We have to live in gratitude. We have to stay in the day. And, you know, be thankful, like literally be thankful for the breath we take. You know, it affects people differently about, you know, when they feel stuck and how they get out of it. But there is a sense of feeling a little bit stuck here, okay? Pushing you in your foundation, pushing you forward in the foundation. What is driving the read is this Three of Wands. This is about having vision, having success, planning, you know, for the future, my next steps forward, vision of something bigger, something better for myself. But that in this Three of Wands, there is a little bit of a distraction here going on. See, he's distracted and he's not launched this bird yet. So whatever's on your mind, it's stopping you from going after, you know, what it is you actually want. Maybe not stopping you, but you're just at a little bit of a loose end, how to, you know, move forward with what you want to move forward to, Aries. Crowning this read, okay? Crowning this read, what's on your mind, what's above you, what's crowning you, how you're being perceived, is this Nine of Swords here. So there's some worry going on, you know, maybe some sleepless nights. You may be having trouble sleeping. But there is some worry here. You know, there's been some hurt here. There's been some, you know, not great times. And, you know, it can be to the extent of anxiety. It can be to the extent of nightmares and bad dreams and reoccurring dreams where your subconscious is trying to, you know, pull to your attention what you need to work on. You know, on the other side of that, it just could be, you know, a little bit of, just a little bit of worry. Just, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, so extreme. But yeah, some sort of, you know, worrying times here for you, and take that to the extremity that you need to take it to, okay? In the recent past for Aries, we've got this Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, you may have given this, whatever this situation is, you may have, you know, found yourself repeating a situation, repeating a cycle. But this is about a karmic situation. This is about the karmic wheel, yeah? And whatever you've been through with this Wheel of Fortune, it's telling me you had to go through it for sort of lessons, you know? This is about trying to sleep better at night. You know, the Nine of Swords, it's about hanging those swords up. It is about trying to overcome the mental thinking, you know, the things that you replay over in your mind. Also, you know, these emotions and the cycles that you feel emotionally over and over and over again. So that Wheel of Fortune is about ups and downs. It's about ins and outs coming back around and, you know, repeating cycles. And there may have been a, you know, a cycle with a person that you were on, or a cycle in your life that you were on. And there is a sense here in the past, you know, I think you might have sort of woken up to that. And with that Wheel of Fortune, it is about jumping off of it. And that, in the coming into this current moment, I feel is what you're trying to do. You're trying to be this Queen of Wands and be sort of courageous and bold and move forward. But you're also, again, just in some sort of, you know, a little bit of stuck energy as to where it is you're actually going, okay? Coming up into, for the next 4 weeks, is this King of Cups. Now, this could be another person, okay? or it could be some sort of love interest. It could be this person. It could be another person. I don't know yet till we go in and for the rest of the read. But also, it's asking us sort of like to get our emotions in check here as well with this King of Cups. Emotionally stable, emotionally grounded. But there does look like there is love or an emotional connection around you in the next 4 weeks. Doesn't have to be love, emotional connection that you're still dealing with, that you're still trying to overcome. There is some sort of emotional connection coming up in the next 4 weeks. This, you know, could also be asking you to try and find some creativity in your life and push forward with that, okay? How you view yourself, Aries, is this Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, this is good. This is wanting that new beginning. This is planning about your long term and what it is you actually want for your long term. This is manifesting what you want, yeah? Ace of Pentacles, it's an idea, it's a spark, but it's long term and it's stable and it's secure. And this is what you're, how you're viewing yourself. Okay, now it could be the fact it's what you're wanting to achieve. Okay, rather than viewing yourself at this present moment in time as stable and secure. You may be, but if you're not, because you're you know, on your mind there's this little bit of worry about something and you're feeling a little bit stuck about something. So, you know, this stability for me is where you want to be headed rather than, you know, what you find yourself in. Okay, so let's find out about this outside influence, Aries, and what's going on with this outside influence. What's going on with this outside influence? See, they've got the Hierophant. Okay, so I don't know, this person could be in another connection, yeah, They could be in another relationship, another connection, or they're thinking about a relationship. It could be your relationship. It could be another relationship that they've got going, okay, on, because it's their energy, and I don't know about their energy apart from that Hierophant card. So what I would say is there's something to do with relationships, yeah, that's going on behind the scenes that you don't see, either their relationship with another person or their relationship and entanglement with you, okay? In your emotion, Aries, look, we've got this Queen of Cups. So we have got this divine counterpart. So for the next sort of month here, we have got whoever this person is here in your environment still. All right, we've got this Queen of Wands as well. There may be someone else involved. We've got 2 queens and a king. So there may be someone else involved. This person could be in another relationship. They could be in another situation. You could be in another situation, okay, and have someone on your mind. You could be with another person and have someone on your mind. But I feel like, again, I do feel there's an entanglement, okay, going on here. And relationships seem to be the focus of the next month for you, my Aries. Okay, the outcome for the next month, wow, is the Ace of Cups. So there is some sort of love definitely going on within the next month. Some sort of emotional connection, some sort of emotional tie. This Queen and King, I still feel the energy coming up into the next month. I feel someone else is around, and I also, the outcome, the Ace of Love, Ace of Cups, love again for the outcome. All right, we'll clarify, we'll see what that's about. But remember that Ace of Cups is all about self-love, actually. Self-love, new love, the beginning of love. So it looks like something new here is happening, a movement in love. But we do have underneath the deck the Ten of Swords, which is, again, is about someone who's moving away from something. So, you know, take that how it fits your story. It just seems like a bit of an entanglement going on here. And definitely this person, I feel that you're entangled with, Aries, has got the Hierophant on their mind. So there is something here about values, something here about beliefs, something here about relationships on their mind, okay? Let's do a bit of clarifying. Let's take a little bit further. What is this Queen of Wands about as the overall energy, the Strength card? So, you know, you go from, if I want to take this as your energy, Aries, you go from being very, very strong, yeah, into the eight, into the Strength card in reverse, which is actually about being weak and self-doubt and some sort of lack of discipline here, okay? So, you know, this could be you feeling this, where you doubt yourself, just doubt what you want. But, you know, with that Queen of Wands, you may, you know, be in and out of energy where you feel strong and then start doubting yourself again. But this could also be you doubting the fact that maybe there's forward movement, you know, Three of Wands in the foundation, which is what this read is about, movement. The Three of Wands, movement, planning, strategizing, waiting for your ships to come in, having vision and foresight of it. That's what's driving this read. And the fact that you need to take control of your life to be able to move forward. And there seems to be some doubt. Now, this doubt could be within yourself and you could be up and down. But this doubt could also be about this Queen of Wands. And actually, you know, whether you can move forward with this person. There is a sense of loneliness here with the Hermit in reverse, okay? But this is, again, it's withdrawal. And this person, this this Queen of Wands could have withdrawn from you, or you could have withdrawn from this person. It could work either way, but there really is a sense of you missing the connection, or them missing the connection as well. You know, it's that Hermit in reverse. Again, we go into that Nine of Swords as the overall energy, and there really is now, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, some anxiety going on. Okay, so Aries, if you know that you're not in deep anxiety, because the Nine of Swords in reverse is not just about sleepless nights and worry. The Nine of Swords in reverse is about real deep anxiety and a sense of hopelessness here. Okay, so if you know this is not you, Aries, then this is the other person. Okay, right, let's do a little bit of clarifying. Okay, so it does look like there's some anxiety in the emotional relationship sector as we come up for the next month. Okay, right, the current situation is this Eight of Cups, where I do feel someone has walked away from a decision, a relationship or a situation. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, and this is something that has been cancelled, something that has been delayed. Okay, but it can talk about addictions as well. So there may be some people or a person, or, you know, even you with some addictions, and that could be substance, that could be emotional, but some sort of addiction here that goes on within the next month here. All right, but there is a real sense here with the Death card in reverse, and the inability to move. Again, a very, very stuck energy. Okay, again, it's about, you know, feeling just stuck and trapped where you are. And Aries, this might not be you. Okay, if you know you're not feeling stuck and you know you're not feeling trapped, as I say, it's the other person. Okay, but there really is a sense of one person in this connection feeling stuck. Okay, and again, you know, I'm reading for you, Aries. Okay, so my energy goes to you, and I'm trying to read this the best way I can for you. Okay, if you're feeling stuck, Aries, it's about taking control of your life. Okay, and again, if you're not feeling stuck, then this is the other person. I had someone actually say to me, oh, that your read was really negative the other day. They commented on one of my reads, oh, your read was really negative, but however, it fits my life. And I'm like, well, if my read's really negative and it fits your life, well, what's that say about your life? It says you view your life as being negative because you're saying it fits your scenario, but yet you're telling me my read's negative. I mean, literally, girl, you can't have it both ways, can you? You know, I just read the cards. I can't pick up. I mean, sometimes I can. Okay, sometimes I can, and other times I can't pick up on which side it's on. Okay, so you have to make that judgment call for yourself. If it's not for you, and you're not feeling anxious, and you're not feeling, you know, in a sense of hopelessness, then it is the other person. All right, but there's a sense here one of you is stuck. All right, and that you have the inability to move forward. All right, again, the Ace of Pentacles is how you're viewing yourself, or where you want to be. So you're wanting to push forward. You're wanting the Ace of Pentacles, you know, which is you thinking about your long term here, structure, success, money, finances, job. Yeah, crossing my Aries is the Chariot card. Clarify by the Ace of Cups. You have got love here. It's all over this read, Aries. And what is crossing you, and this for me is, you know, what is crossing you is you having to take charge and control in a situation. All right. Now, I do get a sense now, especially with this crossing card as the Chariot and the Ace of Cups, yeah, that you are maybe having difficulty moving on from an emotional situation, and also you're being asked to take control in an emotional situation. All right. So in the foundation of this read is the Three of Wands. Now, this is having vision, foresight, and, you know, planning for the future. But again, there's a sense of distraction here. And it's you are trying to make it happen. So I really get a sense that Aries is trying to move on, okay? They're trying to overcome their anxiety. They're trying to overcome this emotional connection that they have in a situation or with another person. Remember, the Magician is about manifesting. It's about using, you know, everything in that at your disposal to make something significant happen for yourself, make some changes in your life so that you can move forward. And I really do feel like Aries are thinking about their long term and what they want here. Okay. Right, so on my Aries mind, we've got this Nine of Swords. Now, again, it can go from one extreme to the other. It could be like severe anxiety or depression, or it could be just a mild case of being really, really bloody fed up and just maybe overthinking a situation too much, okay? Clarified by the Page of Swords. And this is a manipulative energy around you. This is also maybe messages coming in, but they could be a little bit immature. They could be a little bit manipulative, okay? Again, this is the online card. So Aries, you could be watching someone could be watching you, okay, into that tower. And there's a sense of wanting to avoid a disaster here with this tower in reverse, okay? The tower in reverse is all about fearing change, avoiding a disaster. Yeah, so there's just a sense here that you want to disconnect. You want to disconnect from something or someone, okay? You want to avoid it. In fact, it's a sense of actually I don't want to deal with it, okay? But there may be messages coming in here, and this is on your mind. And yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse, okay? This is about, again, it's about not being able to see clearly, not being able to choose clearly. You know, just, it can talk about nightmares. It can talk about being overly emotional. It can, again, talk about some sort of addiction. So you could be dealing with someone who's got addictions, or you may have them yourself, okay? So, again, there's a lot going on your mind. But really what this read is about is detachment from this person, okay? And I think the whole read is about you moving forward and making the changes in your life that you need to make now to be able to move forward, okay? And a lot of self-love here and self-respect and dealing with your emotion. This is what you're being guided to do, to deal with your emotion, to try and disconnect from whatever this situation or person was, okay? The Tower in reverse is about avoidance. It's about not wanting to deal with something. It's about avoiding a disaster. But sometimes we have to deal with it, you know? We have to face up. And, you know, the Seven of Cups talks about not seeing clearly, not facing up to the reality of something. So there really is a sense here, Aries, that you've got to face up to the reality of something or someone else has in this connection, okay? I'm going to sneeze. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, because I might look at the light. So it just proves you don't have to make massive woo-choo sounds when you sneeze. I can actually sneeze quietly, but yeah, there's a lot of pressure though when you sneeze quietly. My ears are popped. Right, in the past we've got this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, tell me about what this Wheel of Fortune was in the past. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is physically, mentally, and emotionally moving forward. This is also about some sort of communication, some sort of travel. Let's put one more on that. Let's put one more on that, please, in the recent past for Aries. Yeah, and this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So again, you know, this is all about over investment, okay, but it's also about quite a codependent energy. But again, someone who doesn't actually want to be single, maybe, but also someone who doesn't have a lot of confidence or maybe worth in themselves. Okay, I'll put her back. It was the High Priestess. She'll pop again if she needs to. So what is this? Maybe you've had communication. Maybe you've been stuck on this wheel. Maybe you stayed in a situation because you were, you know, maybe codependent towards this person, or this person was codependent to you, or there was a sense of, you know, not having, valuing yourself enough to see your worth in a situation. But there was definitely forward movement, definitely on some sort of karmic cycle here. Tell me more. Yeah, and it wasn't your wishes fulfilled. I don't know whether you were happy in this situation, okay? Maybe you had news that came in that you weren't happy with, but there really is a sense here of, with the Star card in reverse, about disappointment, despair, and some sort of loss, okay? So it does look like the loss of a situation or the loss of a partnership. What's that Eight of Wands about? The Page of Wands. It looks like someone wanted to go in a different direction here with this Page of Wands. Someone wants to be a free spirit, you know? The Page of Wands is all about someone who wants to be a free spirit. But again, it's news and messages as well. Sparks of inspiration. Perhaps you tried again, you know, and it still didn't work. And there's that Ten of Swords, having to close it out because something didn't, you know, there was too much hurt here. There was too much pain. There may have been, you know, some betrayal with that Ten of Swords, but it is the completion of something, okay? And now coming up into the current energy, someone's just having difficulty in moving on, you know, and if that's not you, Aries, that is the other person. You'll know how you will know how you feel, okay? Coming up into the next 4 weeks for my Aries, we have this King of Cups. Okay, so this is emotions, this is creativity, and this is actually quite stable and balanced, with him on his own like that, okay? But he doesn't look happy in this card. He looks dissatisfied in this card, okay? And whatever's been handed to him, he's literally not taking any notice of it. He's got his hand on his own, I don't know if it's a cup, but he's got his hand on his own, whatever that is. Get out of your dirty mind. We've got a sense here with this bird up in the sky of actually some emotional freedom. So let's see what this King of Cups wants. Yeah, this King of Cups, which I'm really although it's a cup sign, Aries, I'm taking it as you, okay? This is you. Again, we've got this Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. And again, you know, this is how you want to be. This is what you need to concentrate on. This is what you want to concentrate on. But coming up into the next 4 weeks, I really do get a sense of you just there's no, I don't feel like the Aries I'm talking to, even though you're going through it emotionally over a situation or a person, I don't feel with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse there that you have vision, yeah, of kicking it back off with this person, or situation, all right? This is, you know, lack of stability. It's lack of foresight. You know, again, it's just about a wasted opportunity. And I just don't feel that the Aries I'm speaking to want to go back there. I really don't. It's you know, you're dealing with your emotion over the situation. But the Aries I'm speaking to, you know, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and no. But again, you're stuck in your emotion. You know, Eight of Cups in reverse. It's in your current position in the upright, but you're drinking from your own cup, which means you're self-caring. It means you haven't really walked. I mean, you have walked probably physically, or they've walked physically, but there's still some emotional connection here with this person. And into the Eight of Cups in reverse, where it's just actually, you know, you're just a little bit lost emotionally. And I think with that King of Cups in up here, it's about regaining your balance. It's about knowing your self-worth. It's about loving on yourself with this Ace of Cups twice here. So Aries, don't be down on yourself. Deal with your emotion and actually fill your cup up with love. It's about you and putting yourself first, okay? Because coming up into the next 4 weeks, we do have, you know, again, some indecision about a connection, or some just indecision in general within yourself about this connection. There's some disharmony still, there's some imbalance still, okay? And there is misaligned values within this connection, okay? Put one more on that for the next 4 weeks for my Aries. Again, and this is about breaking free from it, okay? So there really is a sense of you not wanting to go back, or you cannot see a way forward with this person, all right? And coming up into the next 4 weeks, you're going to be just going through the motion. You're going to be dealing with your emotion. You're going to be trying to get your balance back, okay? Definitely with that Eight of Cups there in reverse, again, it's just all about emotion and not knowing what to do with all this emotion, okay? And it's just a sense of here, you know, with this Lovers in reverse of disappointment and misalignments between the two of you. Or, I mean, you know, there doesn't have to be a third person. I've got no other cards of another person involved, but I just did have those 3 cards. So take that if it resonates, okay? There's someone else involved, you will know. But there really is a sense coming up to the end of the 4 weeks here that you are open to some sort of new perspective on the situation, and you will be able to release yourself. So again, it's a forward movement. It's a progression throughout the month of ups and downs in your emotions, in your mental thinking, but really by the end of the month, there really is a sense here that you are releasing, okay? And that's quite positive, all right? So how you view yourself is this Ace of Pentacles, okay? So this is about your long term, and this is about, you know, your stability and your structure and growing something new for yourself. Coming up for the future. Into that Sun card in reverse, but it's just out of reach, okay? Eight of Swords. Be open to new possibilities. Change the way you're viewing this connection. Stop overthinking about the other person and put yourself first, okay? Fill your own cup up. This is about refocusing your energy from the other person or from the other situation, knowing your self-worth, loving on yourself, okay? Using your intuition as you move forward. Queen of Cups, love on yourself. She cares for herself. She loves herself. Ace of Cups twice. You know, the sun is here. The happiness is here. The joy is here. But I'm just getting it's a tad out of reach. How do we get that? We work on ourselves. We love on ourselves. Yeah, we literally refocus our energy inward, and we do things to make ourselves happy, to serve ourselves. We pamper ourselves. We look after ourselves. We stop overindulging. We eat better. We feel better. We get up. We get dressed. You know, we make ourselves presentable. We look nice. We take care of ourselves. Okay, sorry, I'm on a tangent, on a rant. Okay, I'm not preaching. I get really involved with the cards. I love the cards. I get really involved with the cards. I tell the story and what the cards are trying to tell me to put across to someone who actually may need it. Okay, so again, there just is a sense here with this sun in reverse here that there's a little bit of disappointment, the lack of success, and misunderstandings as well. Okay, maybe feeling a little bit isolated, which, you know, if you're still in lockup, you know, is going to happen, and a little sense of loneliness as well with the sun card in reverse. And again, that's going to happen because of the situation, especially if you're not back out there and you're not back working. Okay, so again, there's just, the sun is there, but it's just out of reach. And how do you get that sun? You refocus your energy and your attention onto yourself. Okay, this person, I mean, they've got the Hierophant, you know, and they've got relationships on their mind as well. They've got their beliefs on their mind. They've got relationships on their mind, okay? And they are trying also to have some sort of Ace of Swords moment, mental clarity, victory, strength, and, you know, strength in the face of adversity. That is what the Ace of Swords is. But it is about the truth, and it is about the breakthrough of having that mental clarity regarding this connection they have with you. There's that King of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is in the overall energy. I really want to say here that we've got two sets of divine counterparts. We've got the King, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. I want to say that I'm not getting a sense of a third party. Okay, I'm not. I'll take that as, you know, this is your connection, okay? And this is all about the connection you have with this person. Okay, so, you know, then, you know, King of Wands, leadership, success, taking charge, yeah, over their own lives, wanting what they want, yeah, yeah, and taking leadership. But they've also got the Six of Swords, okay, which is the inability to move on. It's the carrying baggage, the inability to move on. It can talk about not learning life lessons, you know. In the upright, we're moving on with life lessons and we're moving towards stability. We're moving to a better place. And in reverse, you know, it's about difficulties. You know, we've got a couple of cards here of travel delay as well, so take that if it resonates. But there's some sort of sense of not being able to move on and then carrying baggage, okay, and really, really contemplating and thinking about what this connection means to them, you know. The Seven of Pentacles is about divine timing. We've got the Wheel of Fortune there, very, very karmic situation, deep connection going on here. But the Seven of Pentacles is, you know, again, it's about results. It's about how much effort someone's put into something and what they've got back, the return they get back. Yeah, it's sort of like a milestone, okay? It's contemplation. It is about success. It is about some sort of reward, some sort of gain, you know. But again, it's them really feeling stuck in this connection, and yeah, and how do I move past it, and actually how do I move forward as well? And they're just trying to have that mental clarity on this connection, all right? So the Queen of Cups is in your emotion. And there's that Justice card there. Okay, so there may have been some dishonesty around this relationship, around this connection. But something is, you know, there's red tape here as well. So it may be more complicated than just being able to, you know, pack your bags and move on. So there is, and this is why they may be feeling stuck with that Six of Swords, the inability to move on. And this is why you may have this stuck energy here, about being able to move on, because there's some red tape here with this Justice in reverse, and it is about something that negative or low vibrational that went on within this situation, you know, and it's about overcoming that. But this gives a sense of some dishonesty, some unfairness in your emotion, and there he goes, you know, there's that Seven of Swords. Okay, so there was some sort of dishonesty, and you're feeling this dishonesty. I don't know whether Aries it was on their part or on your part, but there's dishonesty within this connection. Okay, and it can be, you know, self-sabotage. It can be dishonesty on your behalf, Aries, that, you know, you put time and effort into this situation and you were fooling yourself. You know, you put time and effort into this relationship and you were fooling yourself over it. Or it could be they've been deceptive to you, and there's some not taking accountability for this, you know, this tricky business that was going on. And really, in your emotion with that Chariot card, which is what's crossing you, is, you know, you've got to overcome it. You know, this is, again, it's victory, it's success, it's wanting that sun, it's wanting that happiness. And there's just here a little bit of conflict, you know, around either you and this person, or inner conflict, because the Chariot is all about victory and success, but it's about the adversities that you have to overcome to be able to move forward. All right. So yeah, and again, you know, Chariot is about changing direction, and so there really is a sense of you wanting to push forward and break free from this connection. And you know what? I think they're trying to have this, whoever you're dealing with, although they have the inability with the Six of Swords to move on as well, they're just trying to reevaluate with that Seven of Pentacles there, the situation for the family, maybe for their own happiness. Maybe you've got children together. What's the best thing to do? They're thinking about what is the best thing to do in this situation. And there is the Hierophant again. What is the best thing to do in this situation, you know? And there's that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? Which again is just feeling like it's out of their control, like a vicious cycle, like a vicious circle, and some disappointment and very, very stuck energy. So it looks like, Aries, that your person is stuck as well, and universe is urging you forward, Aries. Okay, that's what universe is doing, urging you forward to the Ace of Cups, which is, I'm really taking it in this read as self-love. Let's clarify this overall energy, okay? The outcome, sorry. Again, so there's some sort of Hangman in reverse, there's some sort of delay here, and again, some sort of indecision, and also some sort of denial, okay, about the Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, this is collaboration, okay? This is working together. This is being on the same page as each other. Yeah, putting work and effort into something. But the Three of Pentacles, you know, the threes for me is all about self-alignment as well. I want to clarify. Yeah, and the conflict, the inner conflict. And dropping the responsibility, dropping the burden of this situation. It looks like there's a delay in this Three of Pentacles. Remember, the Hangman is a very stuck energy, a delay, yeah, a denial about the Three of Pentacles, about working together here, all right? There is a sense, then we go into the Eight of Pentacles, which I feel is really working on you, okay? There is some conflict here within yourself, but I think the Aries that I'm talking about just want to, with that Ten of Wands, release this connection, release this burden. We've got this Knight of Cups, and then we've got the Judgment in reverse. So again, there's still a real indecision about how you move forward in this connection, okay? Judgment in reverse is all about self-doubt, again, indecision, but it can also be the refusal to, you know, self-evaluate and the refusal to face reality of a situation. So for the upcoming month, it really just seems like an up and down energy. It's like, you know, you have to move forward, you know, you're looking for your happiness, but you're just still trying to release this person, and there's a sense they're doing the same thing. You're trying to release each other. This Ace of Cups for me is all about self-love. You know, there is here feeling empty, missed opportunity, but again, it's a disconnect. It's just a lack, emotionally wanting to disconnect, emotionally empty over a decision here that you cannot make. Two of Swords in reverse, but again, you know, that is conflict, and it is tension, some sort of tension, and there is, with the Two of Swords in reverse, a sense of a wrong decision. You know, have I made the right decision? Am I doing the right thing by looking after me and moving on? You know, and there is again, I've got two cards there of self-deception, okay? So don't fool yourself, go with your intuition. If this situation, there was betrayal and mistrust, and that within this situation, within this relationship in the past, you know what the best thing is to do. This is all about Seven of Cups in reverse, you know, everything being a little bit cloudy and a little bit foggy in your head over the next month. But there really is a sense, by coming towards the end of it, with this Eight of Swords in reverse here, that you're going to know the way forward, you know, that everything sort of becomes clear. But it does look like you're going to be going through some ups and downs. You know, there is the Six of Cups, you know, and you do want to be happy, and, you know, you want to be in a happy place. You're wanting to find the sun, you know, you're wanting to find your happy place. This is what you want. You're trying to make it happen with the Magician here. You know, but we do have the Six of Cups, and this is about the past that hasn't finished yet. You know, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, I think twice in there somewhere. Cycles, you know. I think for the Aries I'm talking about, they want to move forward, and I think they want to move forward individually, and they're just trying to emotionally get stable within this connection to be able to do it. Your person is actually mirroring you. They are in this very Six of Swords reversed energy as well, where they cannot move on, okay? Maybe children involved as well, red tape with that Justice card there. So you may not be able to move forward because of a family, or because of you know, children, or some sort of connection that is keeping you bound. All right, that's for some of you, but I think universe is really urging you to push forward, Aries, in the next months. Okay, let's put a little moonology on that. I'm sure this read's going to be far too long again, but it's my style and I can't help it. Moonology card, we've got two, let's take them. Says, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, so luck is on your side, and conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Do you know what? this is quite good. Did we not just have an eclipse a little while ago? But it's like I said, coming up to the end of the next 4 weeks, we do have this Eight of Swords in reverse, which is about new perspectives, okay? And this is about releasing and the freedom that comes with it. And the Eight of Swords in reverse is all about knowing your way forward. And we go into that card where it says conclusions are within reach and luck is on your side. So there really is a sense of you coming through this uncertainty, okay? But you have to stay positive, and you have to self-love, Aries. It's plain and simple. No one deserves your love more than you deserve your love, okay? Let's see what universe wants to say on this situation for Aries. Live your soul, not your role. Face your adversities. We had the Chariot twice there about facing your adversities, and also live your soul, not your role, and strengthen your gifts. So concentrate on what you're good at, you know, find a hobby, find an interest. What are you good at? Refocus your direction onto you and things, strengthen your gifts that make you happy and bring you pleasure. You know, it's about serving yourself. I think you're both mirroring each other's energy and you're just both stuck. Okay, one more. Focus on success. Real beautiful cards there, really uplifting to end the read. I think Aries are being asked to focus on themselves, okay, and let this other person focus on their selves. But you are mirroring. There is very stuck energy on both sides. Okay, my Aries, I love you long time. Love me hard back. Bash all my buttons. Hold on, I can put myself down. I'm coming out the corner. Bash all my buttons. Love me hard. I love you hard back. If you can help me reach 5K, bash away. Namaste. And I'll be back for another read soon. I'm just going to stick with these ones and the you and thems, you know, for the time being. I've done a couple of pick a card ones, and just didn't get the views, and I don't think my subs is quite high enough yet to be doing other sort of reads. I need to get my stability within my subs first, but you know, you can help me by doing that, by like bashing my buttons. Menopause will feel sorry for me. Namaste.